Hi there everyone, welcome to another ORAS Wi-Fi battle. As you can see, this is another one of my London regional matches. This is the final fun one that I had anyway. And this was to determine whether we'd get into top 8 or not. It was quite good. Unfortunately my battle videos were full, so my opponent Katrina luckily recorded this match. So it will be seen from the other player's perspective. Here we go. So, I decide to lead off with Volcarona and Meowstic here, and she leads off with Thunderous and Landorus, the genies. Not a good matchup, because I don't want Helios to be paralyzed or hit by a rock move. So, I'm going to have to switch straight out, and I figure I'll charm the Landorus here. I figure Thunderous is probably going to taunt Loki, but big surprise, she actually taunted the Volcarona slot. But anyway, I do get the attack drop onto Landorus, making it fairly useless. And yeah, the thing's probably going to want to switch out now, and it won't be switching back in while Bertha's here. So next, I don't want Bertha to take any really strong super effective thunder attacks, so I'm going to set up a light screen. As we see Aegislash come in. The light screen goes up, and yep, Thunderous went for a Thunderbolt, which does a surprisingly small amount of damage to Bertha. Good thing that light screen was up there. I go for Icy Wind, and that is able to lower the speed. If I'm lucky, Bertha might even outspeed the Thunderous now. Unlikely, but still. So here I decide to get the Safeguard up. I want to make sure that nothing could be paralyzed for a while, or burned. But yeah, I switch out. Considering these two are usually special attackers, switching in Helios will be fine, as long as Landorus doesn't come in. But we see the Cresselia. Good by me. And I do get the Safeguard off. Luckily, that was just in time for that Toxic. Here, Loki's done pretty much his job, so I'll switch Bertha back in. And my opponent switches yet again. In comes Thunderous. Aegislash King Shields, of course it does. And I believe I go for... Yes, I went for Fiery Dance. I wanted to try and do damage to that thing straight away if I could. But yeah. She withdraws Aegislash this time, and brings in Cresselia again. Perhaps trying to outpredict me. But Thunderbolt goes off in Bertha, unfortunately. And Helios gets up a Quiver Dance. I believe I go for Icy Wind here. Make sure I'll be able to outspeed next turn, if I can. Yep, the Icy Wind goes off, and it connects on both Pokemon, lowering their speeds. Doesn't look like a Trick Room team, so I'll be surprised if this Cresselia has Trick Room. But yeah, now I go for the Struggle Bug, knowing that if that brings down the special attack of Thunderous, I should be able to survive a Thunderbolt with Bertha. So off it goes, and we get the double special attack drop. My opponent was quite angry here. She was like, is it 100% chance to lower your special attack? And I was like, yep. And the look of frustration on her right now, quite impressive. Here I just wanted to do some damage with Bertha. I didn't think I'd have time to set up or anything. But we are just able to survive the Thunderbolt, and we do outspeed the Thunderous, which is excellent. Now, not much I can do, especially with the light screen off. Here I just decide to try and take out the Thunderous if I can. I know my Safeguard will be wearing off next turn, unfortunately. Lucky me, I get the attack raise. And since I didn't know what else to do, I just went for Hypnosis onto the Aegislash. And luckily, even without any coiling, it does connect. It's straight through that King's shield thing. King shield, that's it. Quite unfortunate that Thunderous is still alive and my safeguard wears off. So here I decide to bring in Kira. I need to try and take out Aegislash as quickly as I can. But she switches out into Cresselia. I know that Volcarona should be able to take out Thunderous with a Struggle Bug here, so I don't have to worry too much. And Kira, I decide to go for a Bulk Up. Rather unfortunate that Prankster Thunderwave comes in and paralyzes Helios. But Helios is able to get the Struggle Bug off. Which with 2 special attack boosts, does take out the Thunderous and does do substantial damage to Cresselia. Lucky for me, Kira isn't paralyzed, so I will be able to move fast. And in comes the Landorus, no surprise. But I do have the Ice Punch to help take that thing out. Since I know Kira will take it out in one shot and probably outspeed, I just go for the Struggle Bug with Volcarona. But surprise, surprise, we see a Protect on Landorus. That's not something very common, but yep. The Calm Minding won't help Cresselia now that I have Struggle Bug, which of course lowers the special attack 100%. And here she decides to switch out Landorus. I was getting quite annoyed with all this switching, to be fair. Just let your Pokemon take a hit, goddammit. In goes the Ice Punch onto Aegislash, which of course doesn't do too much damage. And Cresselia Moonlights, restoring half HP. Now I'm thinking he's probably going to want to switch into Landorus once again. I figured it would be too obvious a target to Fiery Dance Aegislash. No, I just wanted to do damage on Cresselia. This is still the same turn. But yeah, I figured she'd probably want to switch out into Landorus, so I just went for another Bulk Up because I don't want to take another attack drop. And we see another Moonlight. I just have to pray that Aegislash stays asleep here. And now I know that with its lowered special attack, even if it does wake up, I should be able to survive a Shadow Ball. Do get the Struggle Bug off, which is excellent, but now I know that Aegislash is either definitely going to switch out or it's going to just King Shield, so I'm not going to bother going for a fire attack on it. On the off chance it doesn't King Shield, no, yep, I predicted yep, I wanted to do damage to Cresselia, was able to freeze the thing, which is excellent, big surprise, a frozen and a sleep Pokemon. But yep, Aegislash wakes up and is able to get the Shadow Ball off. And here I just went for another Struggle Bug. Quite unfortunate now though. I need to take out that Aegislash this turn. But surprise, surprise, the thing decides to King Shield. Rather unfortunate. Did I double into it this turn? I did, I think. Now with its leftovers recovery and at this range of HP, I'm in big trouble. Even if I do Psycho Cut it, it probably won't kill. So I decide to finish off the Cresselia. Maybe if I recover a bit of HP, considering the Aegislash had another special attack drop, maybe I could live. So yep, goes for the Shadow Ball on Kira, and unfortunately I do not survive. Lucky me, I am able to land the Fiery Dance though, and finally finish that thing off. Now her only Pokemon left is Landorus, and lucky for me I still have Loki. So things aren't looking too bad. The paralyzation here is the worst thing. So in comes Landorus. I figure a Rock Slide will do substantial damage, so if I Charm Landorus, and then I go for Roost, I should be able to heal up and be out of range of one-hit KOs. As long as I spam Charm, essentially. And as long as I don't get fully paralyzed. So yep, my plan worked without a hitch here. Charm and Roost. And here I figure I'll go for it one more time, just so I can make sure I'm out of free hit KOs. Or 2-hit KOs anyway. Considering I am paralyzed, and there is a good chance I could get flinched. Things aren't looking great, but at least now I'll be able to go for Fiery Dance 3 times and not die, hopefully. We do get the Landorus down to -6 here, so not much of a threat anymore. And luckily, Helios does avoid that. Feeling quite confident now. Fiery Dance should be able to take it out from this range, but we get the Paralyze. Very unfortunate. Since it's at -6, Loki can't do anything else, so I just safeguard for the hell of it. And we get another Rock Slide. Now, as long as I'm not paralyzed or flinch... but unfortunately it was neither of those things, it was a critical hit. Bypasses all those special attack drops, and is able to one-hit KO Helios. Very unfortunate, and since Meowstic doesn't have any attacking moves, I was forced to forfeit. But still, a brilliant match. And yeah, that was, if only I'd have made it through that, I would have got into top 8. But I still won 90 championship points, so things are still good. But yeah, things will be very different now for this season's VGC 2016. Legendaries allowed, so certainly shake things up. I'll have to come up with a very different team. Anyway, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed. I'll be uploading again soon. Bye!